Alright guys, welcome back for part 2. We're still up here on the Lost Creek Park Trail. We've hit the rock slide area now, so we're getting closer and closer to that old town or a couple buildings that are up here that we're going to show it to you today. So again, hope this video finds everybody in good health and good spirits. It's important to get out and do some exploring.
Whoa!
Yep.
There's a bunch of them.
Yeah, there is. Get out, do some exploring, and balance yourself, recharge your mind and spirit, especially with all the stuff that's going on in the world today. There's bunny rabbit tracks, little bunny crossed the trail.
Oh, I see it. Yeah, did you know that when a rabbit jumps, it puts its back legs in front of its front legs?
Can't say I knew that. Where'd you learn that?
I don't remember.
So with all the stuff that's going on in the world, the floods, famine, war, everything that's going on, all tied in, it's very easy to get stressed out and caught up in that. And
Whoa!
it's not wrong by any means. Oh yeah, the tree is all curved up. So
That just reminded me of the crooked forest.
Crooked forest.
Yeah,
So
like at the bottom of the trees, it looks like a seed and it just keeps going straight up.
okay. So again, it's not wrong to pay attention to all that stuff, be prepared if things ever touch base on your doorstep. But at the same time, you need to make sure that you take care of your mind and spirit, because it's easy to get caught up, overwhelmed and all that stuff, get stressed out, and just bring yourself down. Just get out. If you have 15 minutes, get out and go for a short walk or hike. It's good for your physical health, your mental health, your spiritual health. So get out there and do that. Gonna stop and have a break, get some water, maybe some pieces of fruit. Who knows? It's got a short little bit left to go, and then Chilton will be doing the 1 chip challenge while we're up there.
I forgot about that.
Believe that? He forgot about it yet. He's so nervous about it. So see how that goes. I'm sure he got this.
I thought you would have forgot about it too.
Nope, I'm not going to forget about it. It's going to be fun watching you burn your face off. Not really. Nobody take that seriously. I would never have him burn his face off. But it's going to be interesting to see. So we're starting to get up into the trees now. The portion that there's a little fork in the road that you off to the right. You can go up, or you can keep going straight. And that straight one, yeah, there's a crooked tree. That trail to the straight takes that little couple buildings that are still standing there. That's gonna be our end point for today. Creek's still running nice and strong off to our left. You can't see that too well, but you can hear it. The snow has let up for now. I'm not sure if it's actually let up or if that's just because how far into the trees we are. So
I think it's because of the trees.
I think so.
It's snowing a little bit.
Yeah, I think you're right. Back a moment ago where we stopped to have some water and a couple things to eat, it was snowing pretty good. So I'm sure it is just because we're in the trees. This is perfect elk bedding country up in here. A bunch of small rolling hills come together. Got your water source right there. You got cover. Wouldn't be surprised if you walked by some elk. They like to just lay there and stare at you when you walk by. Start walking towards them, and then they get up and take off. But if you think you're just walking on by, they'll sit there, remain quiet and still, and watch as you go by. Haven't been seeing a whole lot of game track up here. Seen a couple spots for bunny rabbit. Found some scat. Appeared to be maybe coyote. That's really about it. Well, I guess we did see an elk track also that we crossed paths with down below. You can see the snow. Nobody else has been on the trail yet. The first one since the snow has fallen. Snow started coming in this morning.
Are you sure it wasn't last night?
Oh well, it was. If it snowed up here last night, it was very, very not even stickable stuff yet. This morning's when it would have started sticking. Big old winter storm watch in effect tonight for southwest Montana. Not sure exactly how much snow is supposed to fall, but it's supposed to snow all week, with the exception of Halloween. Halloween is supposed to clear up, apparently, but I guess it also depends on what weather station you're using and things like that. Here in Montana, there's a saying, if you don't like the weather, wait 15 minutes, it'll change. So those weather forecasts can change quite often. So now we're to the spot where the trail cuts to the right or cuts to the left. Just go straight. We're going to stay straight.
No, there's an arrow right here on the rocks.
Yeah, an arrow telling you to go forward. That's the one that brings you out Johnson Basin. That way up to the right takes you up a bit farther to the hills. So now Lost Creek Trail number 8133 to the left. That's where we just came from. Lost Creek Trailhead, same thing. And then Junction Foster Creek Trail number 8045 is 5 miles that direction. We're not going to go the full 5 miles, but we're going to come into the town that kind of sits up here. You can take this trail all the way to Johnson Basin and then get off there, which is up in Foster Creek, or you can bushwhack a ways and it actually brings you out up at Georgetown Lake, about another 5 miles from Johnson Basin. So again, that trail there on, you're basically bushwhacking the whole time. Everything's just so quiet out here. Everybody's adjusting to the first snow of the year. This is officially the first snow of the year this year, 2022. So everything kind of has to adjust now that the snow started to fly. Surprised we haven't seen any deer or elk yet.
I see it.
Yeah, there's the cabin. We officially made it. Here shortly, Shilton knows that means he's doing the one chip challenge. He's been looking forward to it so bravely. Isn't that right, Shilton?
Uh-huh.
So again, if you know history on the area, know what town this was that was sitting up here, please comment below. I'd love to know. I've been coming up here for years now and never been able to figure out what this was, what place this was. So there's a building sitting right off in the trees over here. It's either there's probably storage of some kind.
Are you sure it wasn't an outhouse?
Yeah, it could have been, but it looks kind of large to be an outhouse. What do you guys think? Outhouse, storage, maybe a little one-room cabin. And you have your larger cabin right off this way. There's still last time we were up here, Shilton found a can, an old vintage can. It was some kind of orange soda, but at first when he saw it, he was telling us all that it was some kind of orange salad, and then he realized that it said soda and not salad. So it's kind of been the running joke ever since. We're going to the orange salad place. It's this cabin right here.
There's a cabin behind it.
It's the same cabin.
It is?
Yeah. Little place to cross in the water. Or if you're on horseback, let your horses get some drinks.
Never mind, there's a wall.
Yeah, but one side was probably the front room, and one side the bedrooms. Now you got trees growing up inside of it. It's just absolutely beautiful. Back then when there wasn't many people around, it'd be nice to have your homestead or your cabin right here, right in between. You got your creek that runs down here and a creek down that direction as well. Imagine the winters are pretty rough and hard. If you stayed up here through the winter, it'd be very slow, agonizing winter. And if you're only up here in the summertime, it'd be absolutely amazing. I mean, winter time's amazing too, but you got to prepare for it. You got to be set up and ready for it. All right, guys. Well, Shilton's going to get ready to do the one chip challenge. All right, guys. Shilton's going to do the one chip challenge. He's going to do it. He decided on the doorway of the cabin. You can see it in his face. He's all kinds of worried about it. He says that if he completes this challenge, some of his other friends didn't complete it, made him sick a little bit. So if he can complete this, he'll be king of the kings.
How do I open it without breaking it? Oh, I got it.
Looks like it just rips open. We have some bread right here, some oranges for after if he needs it. The bread's off of a BLT sandwich. So
It's great.
as you can see, let's see the chip. It's supposed to turn your tongue blue when you're done with it. So if you want, you can do half of it, and I'll do half of it if that's what you want to do. But or you can eat the whole thing. So after you're done, we'll take a look at your tongue and see if your tongue's actually blue or not. Take half of the bite, half the chip. There you go. So he started the one chip challenge. Let's see if he can complete it or not. Is it even very spicy? It's not even spicy, is it?
Yeah,
Let's see your tongue. Blue tongue.
I can do this.
Swallowing is probably the
Whoa.
worst part. Need some bread?
Toss it out.
If that's what you think you need to do. You swallowed all of it with the juice.
Give me bread.
Snow's gonna make it worse.
Bread!
There you go. What's that chip say it contains? Why is it so hot? You can tell me after you're done. I want to say it said it had nightshade in it. Going back for more bread. So far he hasn't puked though, so he's doing pretty good. It says blue corn, sunflower, and or safflower flour, oil,
Ow.
Carolina Reaper pepper, scorpion chili pepper, sea salt, and blue one.
I see orange supposed to do.
You just gotta wait for it to run its course. I think you're holding up pretty good about it though. One chip challenge, 2022. What to expect? Made with Carolina Reaper pepper and scorpion pepper. This high voltage chip was created for the shocking pleasure of intense heat and pain. Tongue takeover, shock the senses. Number 3 is surge of tears. 4 is jolt to the gut. And 5 is voltage overload. Have you felt it in your gut yet? Nope. See, I don't see no tears coming out yet. So it must just be shocking the senses at the moment. Lots of bread. He forgo the bacon, the lettuce, and the tomato, went straight for the bread. Is it starting to go away yet?
Not very much.
It says you can expect it to last the next 4.5 hours.
What?
I'm just messing with you.
How long?
It doesn't say. You, a simple being who thinks they can handle the surge of extreme heat. The Reaper, one supercharged, demon-powered, the most electrifying peppers on Earth. That's pretty wild.
Why do you make me do this?
You're good. You're holding up. Your friend was puking off of it, wasn't he?
Uh-huh.
You haven't puked yet. So there it is. He survived. Good job, Shelton. All right. Well, unfortunately, I told him since he did it, I'd do it also. So here goes nothing. All right, guys, if I have one word of advice for you, do not do the one chip challenge. That was one of the dumbest ideas I've had in my life. What do you say?
I told him, he says, don't make me do that, and I said, don't make me do that.
That's a dumb idea. That's awful. It's been probably 10 or 15 minutes now. My mouth is still on fire. Unfortunately, in the panic of my mouth on fire, I think I might have shut the video off, so you probably didn't get to see my full reaction. Shelton and I both were kind of running around as fast as we can, grabbing stuff to throw in our mouth. Oranges, apples, chocolate, snow, water, whatever we could find. I know that water and snow makes it worse, but in that kind of panic, you don't even think. You just grab and throw in your mouth.
Yeah, citrus and M&M's help a lot.
We have found citrus and M&M's help. But again, if you listen to one thing I say, just don't do that. That's absolutely stupid and moronic. I don't know why you want to torture yourself like that. So anyways, you guys, thanks for coming along with us for the hike today and partaking in our little challenge that we had. Have a great day, and I look forward to coming out with you guys again later on. Have a good night. Bye.